Hello there, everybody. Moltrap here once again with Game 5 of MBC Hero vs. Woongjin Stars. And welcome back, sort of. It's 2 versus 2, 2 to 2 rather is the score. This is a very, very important set right here. Whoever wins this set is going to have a lot of momentum going into the following game. They're going to be up 3 to 2, and they're going to be able to put a ton of pressure on their opponent in that situation. Anyway, but there's Jaehoon, Mr. Jaehoon, Mr. OSL fail. The big 2000th match of the OSL was between him and Firebat Hero, and if you saw those matches, you remember how bad Jaehoon can possibly play. He had a huge lead and he somehow screwed it up, and Firebat Hero fought his way back in with like 2 Volters, and Jaehoon just completely fell apart. It was bad. Anyway, by the way, the map here is Roadrunner. Jaehoon is the purple toss and Free is the yellow Protoss player. Oh, the reason why I said like welcome back is because it's been a day since I was casted some last night, and it's getting a little bit late. Didn't want to bother my roommates as it got later on in the evening, so I stopped casting. And unfortunately, had a couple. Well, basically, I'm using this my friend's server to help me process the videos, using some scripts. And his server, he just moved it, and so it's a really bad connection now. So it's slow. So it actually takes a long time for his server to download the source vids and upload them. So that's why my games have been kind of going online, going on YouTube fairly slowly the last couple months. Anyway, so I apologize for that. As I'm recording this game, Game 3 is downloading right now to be processed and uploaded. So they'll all get up there eventually. Although this is Game 5, so I guess Game 3 is already up by the time you're watching this, in all likelihood. Anyway, yeah, by the way, I want to, wow, did that kid come to a StarCraft match with his mom? That's cool. Man, that would suck if that was like his sister, and I'm like insulting her by calling her old or something. She's probably not going to watch this though, just a hunch. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, so, it's one of the cool things about doing games a little bit staggered like this is that I get to read the comments from the previous games before doing these, so I can actually respond to them in voice. Yeah, so I said that Irradiate stacked, and a couple people were like, no they don't, Irradiates don't stack, you're a nub, Moltrap. Okay, they didn't actually say it like that, but Irradiates don't stack on the units that's irradiated, but the splash damage does stack. So if you have a science vessel that's irradiated floating above something, it damages what's underneath, right? So if you have 2 science vessels that are irradiated, both of the splash damages are each happening to whatever's underneath. And if you have 5 vessels irradiated, they do a ton of damage per second to units underneath. And basically, you know, it's actually viable. You can kill off Hydralisks by just having 4 or 5 irradiated vessels and floating them on top, and the Hydras can't get away and they can't kill the vessels fast enough. It's pretty pwn. It's kind of interesting. I mean, there's a potential to lose them to Scourge or whatever, but so it's kind of more of a closing tactic if you really have your opponent beaten already. Anyway, by the way, I should really be changing this game. Citadel of Doing going down for Free here. Free's probe is still alive inside Jaehoon's base and still running around. Yeah, how is that probe still alive? Look at this, it's got 2 zealots and a dragoon chasing it. Oh no! A double hit from both the zealots. Man, that was almost epic probe. Running in there, that was almost Lieutenant Spears probe. Getting in all the way in, running around in the heat of battle, and somehow getting back out again. But got caught just on the way out, just as it was about to head down that ramp and go back to safety. Anyway, so Free's going for a DT rush though here. Jaehoon pushing out. He's got a robo. let's see if he goes observers first. If he goes for an observatory first, this could be very bad for Free, actually. Free with 2 gateways now. And let's see, RoboFacility is just about to finish. We're going to see if he goes for an observatory first. If he goes for an observatory first, it could be good for him. Basically, it's kind of going to come down to that. Even if he doesn't get the observatory first, if he somehow manages to scout the DTs earlier, he could build the knobs and then block his ramp. And is he gonna... You'd see the probes going... No, he's building a shuttle! He's building a shuttle instead of an observer. He could theoretically still be an observer between the shuttle and the reaver, but no. Okay, wait, never mind. There's the observatory. Okay, so he might go for observer before going for the robotic support bay. And he might be able to get an observer out fairly quickly. The DT is out now. The first DT is out. He's actually got 2 DTs on the way. He's actually got 2 gateways, so he's probably going to even go for more DTs after that. You know, just try and do as much damage as possible. He has that advantage of sorts. Now he's upgrading Dragoon range. Those DTs are on the way. They're about to get up. Okay, so he has seen them. He has seen that those DTs are on the way. He's blocked his ramp. The observatory is up. He's going to be able to get an observer out. Observers are a very fast building unit, so he's probably going to be able to get out of the way. But unfortunately, Jaehoon has put his Dragoon out there first. He's taking some hits. If he kills off that Dragoon, those DTs will still be able to do a lot of damage to the probes. He's actually trying to surround his Dragoon with the probes so they can protect the Dragoon. He's killed several probes already, even with just that one DT running in there, and that CT has 2 kills on it as well, and he's chasing it around with the observer. Finally kills it off. Another DT is out in the field, but it's going to be pretty much inconsequential at this point. Jaehoon is not the best programmer. He's not the sharpest egg in the box, but he is at least, you know, I mean, he's a programmer, so he's not going to make any really stupid mistakes. He's going to get another observer out probably, or at least he's going to keep that one observer with his army. Yeah, it looks like he's sending his observer to scout, so he's probably going to get a second observer and rally that to his choke point to meet up with his army. And he actually, whoa, here comes the DT. Well, maybe I was wrong. Maybe, oh, look at this, he's got a wall. Okay, he has a wall the DT can't get past. Nice, except he just opened up that wall, which is interesting. Maybe he didn't make another observer, which would be silly. Silly would be a word of describing it. And look at this. Look at this, he's moving out. He thinks that one observer is all he needs. The DT is going to sneak right in past. All of his army is out. Oh, Jaehoon, you never fail me in your suckage. Look at that. The second observer finally pops out right over the head of the DT. DT's now in the main base, killing off the probes. Jaehoon's forces are all out in the field. And look at this, Jaehoon doesn't even realize it. I think he's accidentally tricked up that DT. Now he finally runs away. A Dragoon pops out. His observer, I'm not sure what his observer is though, but he's got that Reaver in play though, which is going to be really bad for Free.